Hello guys and welcome back to Toy Review TV and another The Hobbit action figure review. Yes, these are released and ready to purchase for the price of £10.99 here in the UK. Now this movie will be released in December time, and this is one of the larger figures that you can buy now in the single release figures in this plastic bubble packaging. And the packaging is quite cool as well. Got the Hobbit and Unexpected Journey logo at the top there and a nice backdrop as well on the card. And we do have the Gandalf the Grey name tag at the bottom there, nice and big, displayed on the front of the packaging. And this little tag, let the journey begin. And there you can see all the accessories nicely displayed there in the packaging for Gandalf the Grey. And as we go to the back of the packaging, you can see we get a rundown, a description of Gandalf the Grey. Gives you a bit of a backstory to him, so that is a very cool thing to have on the packaging, so thumbs up for that. And also available, it says there at the bottom, we have Thorin, Bilbo, Legolas and Thorin action figures that you can buy, and go to thehobbit.com as well for more information. These figures are made by The Bridge Direct Incorporated there. So that is who makes these. But anyway, let's open this figure up and see exactly what we get and what it looks like. So here is Gandalf the Grey, freshly removed from the packaging in all his glory. You do get this staff, you get the hat, and you do get a sword as well, which is in the sheathing at the moment, but I will get onto that in a second. And let's just give Gandalf a bit of a measure, and he is 6.5 to 7 inches with the hat actually applied to him. So that is your height of this figure. Let's have a look at the staff anyway. We will take this away. Here is your staff. This is what the top of the staff looks like. And not much more to speak of down the actual body of the staff. So let's take the hat off Gandalf and take a look at the hat. This is what your hat looks like. Quite a nice design to that, and that is where the head will sit, in that groove. It is quite loose, it doesn't snap into place, so if you do knot this figure, the hat will fall off. And also we get a sword which is holstered underneath the robe, so that is nice and concealed, but it is a pretty cool sword. And the holster there, the sheathing, is blue and finished off in silver at the tip, and does have a pattern design to it as well. And then the sword will then be removed, and this is what your sword looks like. It is quite nice. It is a thin plastic blade there, but compared to the smaller Bilbo Baggins figure, that sword was as thin as paper in parts, but this one is a lot better, and a nice design to the handle there as well. So on to the figure itself. The feet joints are a little temperamental because of the weight of the figure. The actual joints on the feet there at the ankle will tend to push forward like this, and the figure will fall over. So it can be quite a task just to get Gandalf to stand up, but don't get me wrong guys, it does stand up very well once you have it in the position you want it. So here is Gandalf's face. It does have a very good likeness to it. Nice sculpting to that as well, and the beard as well, and the hair does actually wave through to the back as well in that wavy style. And here we have the cloak coming down to a point at the bottom. It does look really awesome, and the sheathing just sticking out at the back. Now onto the front, you can see we can move this cloak outwards if we want to, and we do have this kind of a neck scarf design there that is also movable but not removable. And I think you can actually remove this if you want to, so you can remove that cloak, it does come off, and there you can see Gandalf underneath, which is more grey, because he is Gandalf the Grey of course. And there we have the belting as well, the actual attachments for the sheathing, and that runs around the body. And again, this scarf piece does run down the back of the body as well. Now articulation, the head, you can move it very slightly, and because the beard and the hair kind of get in the way, it won't move that much, so you will have to leave the head in that position. We have articulation at the top of the arm to the shoulder and also to the elbow as well. That is articulated, and then this robe does actually fan out towards the hand, which you can twist. So you can have the staff in one hand and the sword in one hand if you want to, and then twist the hand to which position you want it. And this arm is exactly the same. The body will twist as well, so you can move this, but these two scarf sections will sometimes get in the way, but they are flexible enough to allow movement as much as you want it. Now this robe section at the bottom, you can see underneath that, you can see the legs. Now the legs will move at the feet, you can move the feet. You can also move the legs at the top, but we do have knee joints there, they twist. So you can twist the leg, but it only moves the leg at the top. You don't move the leg at the knee, it only twists at the knee. So you can allow for that with the feet because the knee doesn't move. So you get 3 points of articulation on each leg. But that is it, guys, that is your Gandalf the Grey action figure. So to give this action figure a rating, I will give this a good 7 out of 10. It has a very good likeness, the accessories are quite good as well. The only downside to this is the heaviness of the figure will sometimes counteract the ankle joints and the figure will flop forward. But as you can see, it is not too much of a problem. Once you get it in a position that you want it in, it will pretty much stay where you put it. Please let me know what you think of this action figure in the comments box below, and please do subscribe if you haven't already to Toy Review TV for more awesome action figure, toys, etc. random toy reviews. But until the next time, happy collecting.